welcome back, my fellow data geeks. One of the pieces of feedback I had after the first video was that it would be really good to kind of see an idea of what it is that we're working towards with kind of the process that we're going through by learning all of these different parts of Excel. So the data table that we started in the first video in the introduction, this is kind of a bit of an expansion of that first table. So I've added some more items here, and I've also added a couple of extra columns. So we had our monthly originally, which is our monthly kind of amount that each of these bills costs. But some of the bills I've added into, they get paid quarterly and some yearly. So this is kind of our original data table. Now, what I want to kind of take you through throughout the process of these videos is to turn this just kind of standard data table into like a bit of a report here that we can use, or a summary that means you can see your total, so all of your total monthly, what that means across a quarter and then a year. Each of our items is broken down below. Now, where this starts to get quite interesting is if we click on this drop down and we select utility, for example, it will change the table below and give us all of the items that fit into that category. And again, with our monthly, quarterly and yearly costs, and it will change these total numbers across the top. So I'm just going to select another one as an example. So let's go travel. And this is sort of what I want to work towards. So the way that I've done that, we've started with our original data table, and obviously you can see here we've got some gaps. So we need to work out if the mortgage or rent is £800 a month, what that is across a quarter, so in a 3-month period, and then what that will be over the year. So we can quite easily just work those numbers out on a calculator and type them in. Or we could look at doing kind of a simple formula to say, take the monthly cost and times it by 3, and then times by 12 for our yearly. But as you can see, we've got some which need to be populated in the yearly and quarterly, but we've got some where we need the monthly populated as well. So we can't just kind of write a standard formula and drag it across that's going to suit everything. So what we'll do as we work through these kind of videos is work out, with some of these formulas, we've started to kind of get quite complicated. So we're saying, there's a few different criteria that we'll go through to get us to this point. Using if statements, within there we've got our divide formulas. We've got some of the multiplication, things like that. So we'll work through these in the next few videos and how we get to that point. And then the other thing that we'll need as well is to have this grouped up version with all of our totals for monthly, quarterly and yearly by each of our category headers. So over the next few videos, I'll take you through how to get into these kind of formulas. And we've got data validation here, and that is part of the process that we need basically to make this drop down list here work. So just wanted to take you through kind of a quick summary of how I kind of see us moving forward through these videos and the kind of things that you might end up with. And through that, we'll look at basic formulas, data validation, which is our drop down boxes, VLOOKUPs, we've got HLOOKUPs in here as well. So yeah, we're going to get through some really interesting stuff, going from kind of basic formulas with our kind of our multiplication, our addition, division, those kind of things. And then we start to get a little bit more complex where we put in VLOOKUPs and HLOOKUPs. They will all become clear as soon as we get through to those videos, and then starting to kind of look at how we handle errors as well. So we've got if statements, so like a case statement, if you're familiar with things like SQL and stuff, or also how we handle errors. So is NA, which we'll just kind of keep the data table looking tidy, keep this report looking nice and clean. And also I'm going to take you through how kind of ended up with this format. So as you can see, all of our grid lines have gone, started to kind of make this look much more like kind of a high level summary in a report rather than just a basic kind of data table like this. So this will be kind of the first step that we get to through the next few videos. And then after that, we can look at, how we then kind of add this into like a wider budget spreadsheet where you kind of actually get to see your income and outgoings and things like that. So yeah, this is kind of where I'm aiming for us to get to over the next few videos, and I hope you'll come back and join me. So thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching the video. And I hope that you will hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and obviously don't forget to hit the notification bell. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.